Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time. That's it, last day of internationals really, isn't it?
What would you do?
So we just, by the way, we just showed the video of the bees in Tanzania.
And all the players and people
lying down. Everyone just basically, Colin Udo was on saying, what you have to do is just lie down. Don't get in their way.
Yeah, but they can...
No, but the thing is, they just want to get somewhere. So that's so.
Yeah, but they might just look down and go, yeah, why not?
Just to annoy you. Just like, oh, take that.
I'd be running, would you know? I'd be in the dressing room.
No.
Now, what would you do?
Lie down. I'd lie down. Who's you told?
You're an expert now.
Well, apparently.
How are you doing, Frank?
I'm doing great. We have how do you say, a nest of bees?
Yes.
What do you call the nest? Yeah,
the hive?
I have that at home right now. So if they can go and follow their colleagues in Tanzania, I would be more than happy, you know, because that's because I can't go on the floor. They don't care. They come and they bite you. They're very aggressive right now.
Well, get rid of the
but
bees
that's okay.
and put the nest on your head. Get rid of the bees, get the nest.
That's very nice.
Why is he putting on his head?
He's here.
Yeah.
Like a little nest.
Rank these three World Cup giants according to how far they've fallen off. Italy, Germany, Brazil. We were talking about this yesterday, weren't we?
Could be Italy, innit?
Yeah, I mean, Brazil have, but... Well, Italy didn't qualify. They got beat by North Macedonia.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, Italy.
Italy?
100% Italy.
Frank?
Yeah, I have to agree, yeah.
Italy as well. Haaland, Aasgaard, have you ever experienced anything like it? They scored 9 goals between them, Frank, today in that win against Moldova.
We won against Azerbaijan. We won 10-0 in Auxerre, and I think it was in '95 to the qualification for the European Championship in England. But we were only 1-0 or 2-0 half time, so we got upset. But it's strange. I remember scoring 2 goals that day, and you're happy, but you don't want to show too much because you feel a little bit embarrassed. Even if it's to respect, if it's a way to respect the opponent, you have to play your game. And if you have to score 20 goals, you will have to score 20 goals. But during the show, I agree with Craig. We have to stop, and the FIFA has to stop those kind of games. You know, when you have double digits, and it can happen once. If it happens too much, we are in danger. The level of football will drop if we carry on like that.
Frank, it's one of those goals, that flick that you scored. Was that against Azerbaijan for France?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that's where you scored it.
That was the one.
Yeah, very nice.
But France doing it and Norway doing it, it's two different things, isn't it? You know, Norway haven't been in a World Cup for over 20 years. They're hardly one of the giants of the game. They've got some better players now, hence they're getting better results. But when they're beating you 11-1, and all these people out there, these, I don't know what to call them, the people that are all for saturating major tournaments with more and more teams, they just don't get it. Because this is the road you're going down. Who wants to sit? The qualifiers are bad enough, right, for Euros and World Cups and whatnot. Do you want to sit and watch? I mean, you have to watch the odd game at a World Cup that's not the best. But do you want to watch a bunch of those early on? Match day 1, match day 2, match day 3, when they're all most of them are like that? No thanks.
About the bank book.
Yes.
Stevie, you seem like the best person to answer this. Start, bench or drop? What's most likely to get resolved first? Barcelona's financial issues, Manchester City's charges, or Manchester United finding the right manager?
Ooh.
Hold on. Man City charges are done.
No, they're not done.
They've come to an agreement with
No, that was something yesterday. That was a different topic. They still haven't decided the 115 charge.
That was the sponsorship?
That was to do with sponsorship, yes. Yeah.
You can't think Man City's charges.
Right?
Yeah.
That'll be first?
I would think so.
Yeah. Barcelona, of course, and their levers. And then Man United find the right manager.
Yeah.
Which pair would you take to build a team around, Frank? Palmer-Caicedo, Saka-Rice, Yamal-Cubarsi.
Oh my God. That's so hard. Well, according to what we saw last season, Yamal and Cubarsi deserve to start because Barcelona won the La Liga, where Palmer-Caicedo and even Saka-Rice didn't win the Premier League. But I'm really fan of Caicedo, like I'm really fan of Rice, and I think those two players in the middle of the park should play together. They would be unbeatable. So I put Saka and Rice first because I think they are more experienced than the others.
That's it. It's not a start, bench, or drop. It's what pair.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. So I go for Saka and Rice. They're more experienced.
Saka and Rice?
Than the others.
Cubarsi, of course, missed a lot last season for injury. Back now.
Yeah, but he's dropped. Hasn't played.
Yeah.
Well, didn't play last time out before the international break. Probably going to play this weekend because they were so bad against Rayo Vallecano.
Yeah.
He's still been a leader or a regular for Barcelona over the last 18 months as a teenager, alongside Martinez, who's gone to Saudi Arabia, and Lamine Yamal's just, out of this world sometimes. So I would go with those two.
Saka and Rice.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, as good as Yamal is, Cubarsi's. He's not at the same stature, in my opinion, as any of the other players. I'm not sure whether he's
not yet.
I'm not sure whether he's ever going to be. Yes, he has some fantastic attributes, and yes, he's played some great games, but he's also made some mistakes as well. So I would go with Saka and Rice.
Final question. The Kings of Europe to hijack Konate on a free contract this next summer. Mbappe is the lead recruit. How important are international teammates in convincing a player to join? Any personal
Who's the Kings
stories?
of Europe?
Well, Real Madrid, I assume, by this message. Obviously, we saw it with Bellingham and Trent Alexander. There was talk that maybe that he persuaded Trent to move.
I don't think
is that a
huge.
thing?
I don't think it's huge. Listen, I think if you got on really well with somebody and they're at a team like Real Madrid and winning everything, then it helps.
Right.
But I don't think it's particularly huge.
Doesn't make a difference.
Not really.
No.
I don't think so, does it? No.
It's just one player, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got to think about your contract, your game time, the success you may or may not be getting. Yeah, it's always good to have somebody when you're at the club.
It's down the list, though, right?
Yeah, that's.
Frank, did you have any chums when you moved to Chelsea? Did you speak to anyone before you moved to Chelsea?
No, just after he moved.
No, even Craig. I wanted to call Craig, but I couldn't find his phone number. So,
yeah.
But I got that problem.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know anybody. But when Marcel signed for Chelsea, he called me and I explained to him what he had to expect. Especially coming from Milan, I say come because the experience is great, because the club is great, it's coming up, and it's a very good experience, and we are building something. But don't forget that you won't see what you see as a training ground, for example, because at the time we were training at Harlington, and that was pretty much a nightmare. But even if it was nice, it wasn't a professional, let's say, training ground. But but I never called anybody for any club that I signed for. No, I never had that chance to have a friend of mine playing for the team that I came. I was the first French guy to come to Chelsea.
I used to see it, I don't know if you did, I used to see it when we were away with the national team. Players would be talking.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What's it like there, and behind the scenes, what's the manager like? And you always heard guys, putting the feelers out to see see if there was. Nobody ever maybe one or two would say, well, do you want to come to? I can speak to the manager and stuff like that. Whether that has any bearing on transfers, but you used to hear them all.
It wouldn't be anybody of note, though, would it?
You used to hear them all talking.
I think we had a conversation before you came here. I should have told you it was rubbish to stay in England.
What's that?
You were talking about what it's like living here, where to live, that sort of stuff.
I think I said to the boss I would only come here if he fired you.
And then in the end, that didn't work out. HR got involved.
Still working on it.
That is it. That brings us to the end of today's show. Tomorrow, of course, I'll be reflecting on the US in action again, plus those big matches in CONMEBOL. Ali will be here. Will we be happy or sad about Venezuela's journey to the World Cup next year?